Good morning and welcome back to Jack and Erica. Today's an exciting day because we actually got a new replacement coffee maker. As you saw in our previous video, that didn't turn out as well, that great, because the one that my parents sent from Walmart was, wasn't what we were expecting. So we picked up a new one. It just showed up, so we'll unbox that in this video. Erica's gonna go around cleaning the house today. I need to go mow the grass before the HOA comes after me again. And we'll just see where else the day takes us. So come join us.
Excuse my beautiful appearance. Jack and I are just staying dirty dogs for part of the day. He's outside cutting the grass. And then I am finishing mopping right now, and then I'm gonna scour the bathrooms. I don't like to shower and then scour the bathrooms. I like to get those done and then shower and wash all the germs off of me. So that's what we're doing.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate.
So here's a look at our new, what is it called?
Espresso.
No.
Or
Or Keurig.
K-cup maker.
K-cup maker.
Keurig is a main brand.
Well, whatever, a K-cup maker. So we started, his mom returned the one that we got that you might have saw in a previous video. Not his mom, we returned it. But it's been returned. We started shopping around. I thought I wanted a 2-in-1 where it would brew a pot of coffee on top of just the cups. But then once we started thinking, Jack wouldn't be able to use the pot because it'd be too big. So we would still need to keep his smaller pot. So we just decided to go without the ones that make, brew an actual pot of coffee and just do the cups. It comes with multiple different sizes. So let's get this unboxed and we'll see how it works today.
I've learned my lesson before about unboxing things live on camera, but one thing I did want to mention was this also includes the Ninja Smart Scoop, the removable brew basket, the Ninja Pod adapter, which this is for the K-cups that you buy at the store. And the one thing I wanted was the permanent filter, so then ultimately I can use my own coffee grounds to be able to make my own coffee in this. So. I don't know if Erica mentioned this before, but this is the Ninja Single Serve Pod and Grounds Specialty Coffee Maker. That's kind of the owner's manual that they give. This product number or series is PB040050. So, all right, here she is. We got the stone color because we wanted something different than our usual black, because our Mr. Coffee that we've had for a number of years was black, so we wanted kind of a lighter color to go with the countertops. So, and it's going to go right next to Erica's Breville espresso machine. So, I like it. I picked up the quick start guide to get us started, and going to the first page. So, what's in the box? It's got the Ninja Pods and Grounds coffee maker, the 56-ounce removable water reservoir in the back, adjustable cap tray, which Erica's unboxing or unwrapping right now. There's a brew basket, which is this part right here, and then a Ninja Pod adapter. That's the adjustable cup tray. So this ultimately goes from if you want to do an espresso all the way down to your travel mug down here. It also comes with the removable, so this will catch all the leftover coffee drips that might occur. Going through, so back to the brew basket, that comes fully installed in the brewer. It must always be inserted when brewing pods or grounds. Then there's the Ninja Pod adapter, comes fully installed in the coffee maker. Ninja Pod adapter must always be inserted in the brewing basket when brewing pods. And then the permanent filter located in the adapter storage on the right side of the unit. So it's in here. And then that's the permanent filter must always be inserted in the brew basket when brewing grounds. And then there's an adapter storage bin, which is here. The Ninja Smart Scoop, which is the black scoop there. And then a de-lodge tool, which I have no clue where the de-lodge tool's at. Oh, it must be in the reservoir, right there. All right, so those are all the components of the Ninja Pod grounds and coffee maker. Now what it says is you need to prime your coffee maker. So ultimately we'll have to clean all the accessories, dig them all out. Then it says plug in your coffee maker, which will automatically turn on. Then lift the water reservoir off its base and remove the lid. Fill the reservoir for up to at least 24 ounces. Open the coffee maker, remove the pod adapter, and then basically run a pot of coffee. I just plugged in the machine, so now it's turned on right now. As you can see, the wrap is still in there. So I had to plug this in so I could be able to get to it, because I think this is how it opens. I think. Maybe not. I gotta figure out how it opens. But here's the storage bin. So this is the reusable tray that I wanted, so I could be able to make my own coffee in the morning, so I can just put my own coffee grounds in there. I'm a big fan of San Francisco Bay coffee, so I'll be able to use my own coffee grounds. San Francisco Bay does make K-cups or pods, whatever you want to call them. However, I just usually buy the bags of coffee at Costco. So, next order of business is figuring out how this thing opens. Erica was able to figure it out. You just have to push it really hard. I thought it was automatic. So, we used to have a Nespresso where it used to be automatic, where you just like barely touched it and it would open up for you. But this one's not automatic, so.
This is only $80.
This is a bougie machine on a budget.
Yes.
The BB. Bougie
budget.
There you go. The BBC, the bougie budget coffee. After unpacking, so this is ultimately what stays in there every time you brew your coffee. And then this is the K-cup adapter. So this one sits in there and it's got a little cup logo on it. So if you don't want that, you ultimately use the brew one, and then that one sits in there, and then you brew your cup of coffee. What I need to do now, according to the instructions, is clean everything, and then I'll be able to prime the coffee pot or coffee maker, and then be able to brew my first cup of coffee. We have the coffee pot all set up, all cleaned, full of water, and we're running the prime. Priming? What do they call it in? Priming the system is what we're doing. I should have remembered what I was going to say, but yeah, so we're running the prime through it, which is just basically putting the permanent filter in there, running a 24-ounce coffee mode on classic, and it'll be ready to go for me to make a coffee here in a moment.
I also thought this was interesting, but if you live in a high altitude area, you have to do this high altitude collaboration brew first. That way it doesn't over steam. So that's super interesting.
So we finished the prime cycle on the coffee pot. I switched out for the K-cup. I'm just using this decaf Simply Truth Organic from Kroger, Fair Trade, 100% Peruvian decaf medium roast coffee. I was going to do our Starbucks K-cups that my parents gave us as well, but it's a little later in the afternoon and I don't want to be up all night, so I just decided to go with this decaf, give it a try. I don't think I've ever had Peruvian coffee before, so that would be something to try out. So gonna knock that down, switch my brew size. So the largest brew size it looks like this one will do for a K-Cup is 12 ounces, just so anybody's curious. We thought you could do 24 with the...
No, that's just the...
Oh, for the other one you could do 24 ounces. But do you think this cup will hold 12 ounces?
I don't know.
I'm gonna take my chances. So I have it there. They also mentioned Erica was reading the user manual, and classic is just like your normal classic roast, or like kind of normal brewing. Rich is used for when you want to have like a deeper flavor.
It says more intense that stands up to milk, cream, and flavoring.
There you go. And then over ice means that they won't make it as watered down. So which one should I do?
Well, you don't usually. Are you gonna add cream
No.
this time? Then you just
I do have
classic.
I do have creamer in there, but I'm not going to use it this time.
Just do classic because it says a smooth, well balanced flavor.
All right. Let's see how this thing goes. Yeah. It also mentioned that it might stop in the brewing process, and that's normal. So if it does stop, don't be concerned.
I like how that as it's brewing, it's getting lighter in color.
Yeah.
It came out really dark at first, and now it's getting lighter.
Also, one thing that's kind of cool is like on the top up here, it also kind of shows where it's at in the brewing process. So it also will beep at you when it's finished. So that's another thing that's kind of cool about this one. Ninja makes a pretty good product.
I just like how sleek it looks on the counter. Doesn't take up a lot of room. Everything's very compact on it.
Definitely something to be aware of, that if you do a 12 ounce cup, that by the time it gets to close to the 12 ounces, it's going to be pretty light. But there's where it's beeping at to let you know that it's all done. All right, I just took a sip of my coffee from the new Ninja K-Cup maker. Definitely really good. I'm not the biggest fan of K-Cup makers. It's just never been like my flavor palette. I always think they taste off and stuff like that. That's why I like that we went with this one, just because I can use my own coffee grounds. That's something that I really wanted. As you saw in a previous video, my mom actually did send us the reusable K-Cup for a different machine. So we still have that one, but this one came with its own kind of pot. So I'm really happy with this. I know I've only made 1 cup of coffee, but tomorrow morning, I definitely will give it a try out, especially I'll use my own coffee in there and just probably make like 2 12 cup pots or 2 12 cups worth of that with the permanent filter and see how it goes. And I'll make sure I put that in one of our further videos down the road so that you can see how that is. But definitely recommend this, especially for the price. I know some of these K-Cup makers can be really expensive. I know the one that my mom actually sent us was close to 140 bucks after tax. So this one I think is relatively priced for all the functionality that it has. I'm a big happy customer of anything Ninja, so highly recommend this one for right now.
All right, it's been a minute. We are packed up and in the car. As you can see, we are headed to Target, and then we're gonna try Aldi this time for some groceries. Publix, we usually shop sale ads when we do our weekly shopping, and they just don't really have anything on sale. So we're gonna see what we can get at Publix. We talked about Aldi. I just said Aldi. We talked about making fajitas, and peppers are never really cheap at Publix. And kind of their produce has been downhill the last couple weeks, so we're going to see if Aldi's is getting any good produce lately. Because usually we are just big Publix shoppers because we've had bad luck at Aldi's, and we hate Walmart, obviously. And then Target, our Target here, we don't have a super Target by us. And since we're in vacation Mecca in Orlando, that our Target, if there is food, it's always picked over no matter what day you go. I don't think they can even keep up stocking the shelves. But we're going to go and pick up some of our allergy medicine because Jack's is expired and I want to get him some new allergy medicine. And then, yeah, just get our groceries in. We made it into Target and now we're checking out the baby section like always. And look at these cute little outfits for fall. Brand new bestie.
Waiting for my fangs.
That's true. She were waiting for her little teeth to come in. Cool baby. I always love the little rompers. I think they're so cute. She's got a few at home and I love them. Clearance. Look, happy birthday. We could get it for her first birthday. Aww. We have made it back home. We're gonna get baby girl ready for bed. Jack went off to get dinner. We hate Aldi's and sometimes we hate where we live because if we wait till a Saturday, you just can't really get anything at the groceries here. They just get so picked over. So we're going to try again tomorrow. We did get the peppers for fajitas, and then we got some onion. We got some spring mix, salad mix that we can eat during the week for salads. And what else did we get? I think that's it. No, oh, we got some eggs. And I was going to make like French toast for dinner, but he just wasn't feeling it. So a while ago, his parents gave us a DoorDash gift card. His mom got it. She got hip replacement surgery back in December, and she's healed up well, so we were really happy about that. But I think her coworkers or something all chipped in and got her that for when she healed. But they were just worried about like having people drop food off, and I definitely understand if you're just not used to that, and they're older, so they just weren't comfortable with having like strangers drop off food, so they gave it to us. But there's a way in the app that we just realized that you can pick up the food yourself. So that's what we did tonight, just because it's late and I kind of feel guilty, even though that's what the drivers sign up for. But the place was close that we're getting food from, so Jack just ran out to get it. So I'll show you what we're having for dinner. I'm going to get her ready for bed, and as our night continues.
When you can't decide dinner, you end up with pizza.
And here's our Din Din. Our favorite place, Flippers.
Yep.
Our favorite pizza place. So we tried this new focaccia bread. It looks good.
It's got like basil on top.
Yeah, that was on their appetizers. We went with a cheese pizza this time just to give it a try.
It's like a 3-cheese pizza.
Yeah, 3 cheese. It was like Romano, mozzarella, and provolone. And then instead of the bread bites, which I usually get, we tried the breadsticks. They look a little burnt. Thank you.
You're welcome. Also, I think it's just that one that's burnt.
Oh. It's all right.
If you can smell it.
As he walks away coughing. All right, so we're going to eat. Baby girl is asleep. And we'll have a little dinner to ourselves. How was it?
Delicious. Before Erica, I used to eat pizza
every day.
Yeah. I think I'd get it probably, give or take 3 nights out of the week. But I would always order extra, so then I had it for breakfast.
Or lunch, because when I would come meet you for lunch, I'd be like,
Yeah.
What did you eat? And you'd be like, pizza.
Yeah. So, anytime Erica wants pizza, I'm game. So.
I cut off his bad habit of having it every day.
Yeah, but now we cook a lot.
Yeah.
So, it's nice when we can eat out and have a night, especially since the baby decided to go to bed and we just get to have peace and quiet.
Well, we learned with her, and we did have her on a really good schedule until his parents got here, and I never thought we would be like keeping her on a schedule, but more of that, if we can get her to bed by 9 or 9:30, like she's golden, like she doesn't get really cranky.
Yep.
But when his parents were here, we got in a bad habit because I know that they just wanted to be with her and see her, and she was staying up a lot later, and then she was really hard to get to bed. So tonight we finally got back in the rhythm of 9:30.
Yeah, but we also learned something too. Last night her feedings didn't line up right, so she was tired, but if we would have tried to keep her up, she would have not basically I put her down for a nap at 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
and by the time
she was supposed to eat at 10 again, and I was like, well, I don't want to put her to bed because then I'll be up twice probably in the middle of the night. So I was partially being selfish. Oh. So I was like, have her nap, and then we'll get her up at 10, feed her, and then put her back to bed. So I put her down for a nap, and then she woke up. She ate like we were expecting, and then we thought that she would go straight to sleep. Yeah, it didn't happen. Oh. Her schedule was all messed up, so she was up playing. I think we were up till about midnight, if not a little later than that. So and then for whatever reason, she just didn't sleep good. She was up every hour, rolling around, pouting a little bit. And then I fed her again at 3 because she just wouldn't get comfortable and was crying. And
as you see, I'm trying to catch up on sleep.
Yeah, so we had a sleepy day, and because we wanted to go do something fun today since we were both feeling better. But
look, we have our voices back.
Sleep one out.
But we still have a cough, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So.
But we're getting there. I feel like we just either keep passing our germs back and forth, or we're on the mend, and now it's just weather related.
As my dad would say, just take a shot of bourbon and I'll get rid of everything.
I've done that before and it has worked, but not this time. But anyway, thanks for joining us, and
we'll see you around like a donut.